Okay, so welcome everybody to the baby girl Hecht and Papa. We're gonna welcome the baby now in with the tune. Nai, 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 stand up and hold. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Eloheinu v'Elokei Avotenu kayemet hayada hazot avia ulima yikra shma v'Yisrael. Sarah Ayelet bat Eliezer Meir Umindi Kalya Yismacha v'Yotza Yosei Chalatza v'Tagel Ima v'Pri Bikna Kakatuv El Hana'ar Hazeh Hitpalalti V'Tinanai Li Et Sheilati Asher Shealti Me'imo V'Kayem La Adonai Elenu Mashe Katuv Hodu l'Adonai ki tov ki le'olam chasdov.
Hodu l'Adonai ki tov ki le'olam chasdov.
Zot haktana Sarah Ayelet bat Eliezer Meir Minikaya Gedola tiyeh Yehi raton sheyizku horeha legadla leTorah u'lechuppah u'masim tovim v'nomar Amen. Mi sheberach avotenu Abraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov v'imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah Hu yivarech et Haisha hayoledet Mindi Kalya bat Yitzchak Tzvi v'Rela V'hu yivarech et Eliezer Meir Ben Mordechai Tzvi v'Chaya Malka Bet Bitam Hanolda Lahem L'Mazal Tov HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yitein L'Nara Hazot Chaim U'Briut Bracha V'Shalom V'Nomar Amen.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Our God and God of our ancestors, sustain this child. Let her be known among the people of Israel as Sierra Eli, daughter of Mindy and Eric Hecht. May her mother be blessed with renewed strength. May both her parents find joy in their child. As it is written, it was this child I prayed for, and Adonai has granted me what I have sought. Fulfill for her that which is written. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the Torah of loving kindness is upon her tongue. Let us give thanks to God, for God is good. God's loving kindness endures forever. May this child, Sierra Eli, grow into greatness as a blessing to her family, to the Jewish people, and to all humanity. May her parents be privileged to raise her to womanhood, and may Sierra Eli enjoy the blessings of Torah, Chuppah, and Ma'asim Tovim. And let us say, Amen.
Amen.
Shalom.
And now we're going to have the grandparents each give a bracha. You have
ויורתם מלפני אבינו שבשמיים שייתן בליבנו אהבתו ויראתו ותהיה יראת השם על פנייך כל ימייך שלא תחתי ויהי חשכך בתורה ומצוות עינייך לנוכח יביטו פיך ידבר חכמות בליבך יגל באמות ידייך יעסקו במצוות, רגלייך ירוצו לעשות רצון אביך שבשמיים, ויהי בקורך ברוך. אמן.
Let's say a whole. Elohim, Asher Halchu Avatai Lefanav Avraham Yitzchak Elohim Haloel Oti B'nei Oti Ad Hayom Hazeh.
Okay, now we're going to call up all the cousins to come sing Amalek to the baby. Okay? All the cousins. You want to keep holding it?
Say it, you'll
Yeah? Yeah? Okay. All right, everybody come on up.
You know what? Say it, let's say it, sit. Let's get around.
Yeah. Perfect. I'll take your thing. Sit. You can be with the chair against the wall there. All right, ready?
You should.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at me. Charlie, you want to turn and look at me? Maya, look at me. Beautiful.
My new screensaver.
Yeah.
What?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Thank you everyone for joining us at this wonderful Simcha. We are grateful that our family and friends could join us from near and far, in person, and via live stream on short notice. We named our daughter Sierra Ellie, Sarah Ayelet in Hebrew. Sierra is named for two special women, my grandmother, Baba Sally Bannock Levenstein, Sarah Bat Rella Vishulom Menachem, and Eric's great-grandmother, Helen Liebman, Esther Hinda Zichronot Livracha. Sierra's first name is in honor of my beloved grandmother, Sarah, whom we all knew as Baba Sally. Baba Sally was born in Kashmir Zhavilki in 1908 and grew up in the warm embrace of her large family. She married my Zadie Isaac and they lived together with their two children, Esther and Shmuel Menachem, in Krakow before the Shoah. Both children tragically perished in the Holocaust at the tender ages of 12 and 9, but my grandparents miraculously survived the war separately. They reunited, and my mother was born in a displaced persons camp after the war, a true miracle child. They managed to rebuild and start life anew in New Jersey following the intense suffering and personal loss that they sustained. Baba Sally's gracious Hachmasat Archim was legendary, and she had a generous heart and hand toward helping people, traits that my mother is emulating as she graciously hosts us here in Teaneck for the summer while our new apartment nears completion. We hope to raise Sierra and her big siblings in a home that follows this model. My mom even made Baba Sally's signature gefilte fish for Shabbat, though she used the food processor instead of the hand grinder that Baba Sally used to use. Baba Sally and Zadie modeled how to look for the positive side of things in life, to be compassionate, honest, and to be charitable, key lessons we hope to pass on to our daughter. Sierra's nickname, Sisi, evokes the Hebrew imperative to rejoice, which we hope she will do throughout her life. Baba Sally was also known for her elegance and sense of style, two attributes that Maya, and Charlie too, will help to teach to Sierra. Baba and Zadie showed no bitterness or despair, only great love for their family. Today, they are surely looking down at our growing family with much nachas.
The name Ellie comes from my poppy's mother, my granny, Helen Liebman. In Hebrew, she was known as Hinda, which means doe, as in female deer. And we chose Ayelet, the modern Hebrew for doe. Granny arrived in the U.S. from Vitebsk, Belarus, around the time of the Soviet Revolution, and headed to Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, where she met and married Meyer Liebman. They were married for more than 50 years until he died in 1975. Ironically, for being my namesake, Meyer was a barber, and the family didn't have much money, but they loved their 6 children. Helen survived a long hospital stay after being caught in a fire at a butcher's shop, and this toughness was just one of the examples of resilience bred by her challenging circumstances as a child in Vitebsk and her years in northeastern PA. After her husband died, she lived another 15 years, surviving to see 9 grandchildren and 5 great-grandchildren, including me and John. Vitebsk is probably best known for being the birthplace of Marc Chagall. One of the great artists of the 20th century, Chagall also immigrated to America, where he created works honoring the memory of Eastern European Jewry, which suffered under Russian and German pogroms and roundups, eventually decimating the Jewish population of Vitebsk, which at one point in the late 1800s was majority Jewish.
We want to thank our parents, Baba, Nana, and Zeta, who have provided us with incredible help and support this past week and throughout our lives. We are also thankful to have Curtis in our family, and now our children benefit greatly from having the love and attention from a 4th grandparent. We feel so blessed to have your active involvement every day, and can't wait for Sierra to enjoy a special relationship with each of you, as you already have with Charlie and Maya. In particular, we want to thank my mom for dropping everything to take care of Charlie and Maya in anticipation of Sierra's arrival, and then to meet every need as we moved in with her here in Teaneck. Just as B'nai Israel spent 3 days preparing to receive the Torah at Mount Sinai, we were able to spend a relaxing 3 days getting ready for Sierra's much anticipated arrival at Mount Sinai Hospital. Thank you to our siblings for all the advice, endless love, and offers to babysit. We are also thankful that all 4 of Eric's grandparents will celebrate their great-granddaughter Simchat Bat virtually with us, and we hope to continue celebrating Smachot with all of them for many years to come. We also note the absence of my grandparents today, but know that they are with us in spirit and are honored to add another Sarat to the family. We feel my father's absent acutely today and every day. As my parents love to remind us, there's always more room around the table. Today we have the zchut to be together with 20 Feldman grandchildren, bookended by 2 namesakes for Baba Sally, and 4 Hecht grandchildren, both together in person and virtually in Israel to celebrate the Simcha. We are thrilled that Esty and Talia could be here to represent the Israel, Feldman, and Aegis crews, and are so glad the rest of the Israel contingent could join us on the live stream. Cousins. Charlie and Maya, just as we counted up to Shavuot, you have both been excitedly counting down to the arrival of your baby sister. The love that you have for each other is remarkable, and we know that you will form wonderful relationships with Sisi. When you first found out that we were expecting a baby, you wanted to make sure that we could get a triple bunk bed so that the 3 of you could one day share a room. We can't wait to see your bond grow stronger throughout your life. Last week, we celebrated the holiday of Shavuot. Rabbi Jonathan Sachs teaches that the 3 Megillot that we read on the Shalosh Regalim, the pilgrimage festivals, are about love, the stages of love as we experience it in our growth from youth to maturity to old age. Megillat Ruth is about the love of summer, when the spring passion of youth has been tamed, and the clouds of age and autumn do not yet cloud the sky. Ruth is about love as loyalty, faithfulness, committing yourself to another through family and chesed. It is about caring for the other more than you care about yourself. Eric, as we build our beautiful family together and commit to a life devoted to family and community, I feel only gratitude to have you by my side. You are an incredible role model for our children, and their love for you is a beautiful thing to watch. I love you dearly and pray that we can enjoy all of life's blessings together as a family for many years to come.
Sierra Ellie, Sarah Ayelet, you are a wonderful and delightful new part of our family. From the moment you fell very quickly into this world, you were calm and easily soothed. Aside from a few adorable hiccups, you relax quietly no matter whose lap you happen to be on. You will open your eyes every so often, get a quick look at what's going on, then return to your peaceful doze. Just getting a quick look. As the third child in a family like ours, your meditative demeanor will certainly help you carve space for yourself among your loving siblings. Our hope for you, little Cece, is that you gain many of the traits of those two Vitebsk natives, Granny and Chagall. Their toughness, dedication to family, pride in their Jewish heritage, but also an appreciation for beauty and love, even in the worst of times. The naturalist and writer John Muir once said, "Everybody needs beauty as well as bread, places to play in and pray in, where nature may heal and give strength to body and soul." Sierra means jagged mountaintops like those we get to see and ski on Feldman family trips to Beaver Creek. We hope you will aim for the metaphorical and literal mountaintops. Find your challenge, overcome it, conquer it, and look toward the next peak. Don't sit back and rest on your laurels. We know your appreciation for beauty will extend to the natural world your name evokes. Value what the earth has given us and protect it. Whether enjoying some of nature's first fruits on Shavuot or trekking to the tops of your namesake Nevadas, remember to take the time to bask in the awe and then make sure you're doing what you can to protect that awe induction for every future generation. You'll have to work hard to protect our world, but Muir also reminds us to remain always optimistic. It is always sunrise somewhere. The dew is never all dried at once. A shower is forever falling, vapor ever rising. We promise to provide every opportunity we can for you and your loving and beloved siblings to grow, explore, learn, and lead. You will make the world better by your words, your actions, and sometimes just your presence. Though you'll surely look up to your big brother and big sister, they'll also look to you as you grow into your teens and adulthood. No matter where your path takes you, you must always remember where that path started, in the century before you came into our lives, with role models like Baba Sally and Granny Helen, who brought our family to these shores and, each in her own way and in cooperation with their loving partners, built the foundation of who we all are today. Speaking of loving partners, Mindy Hecht, mom extraordinaire. I'm going to assume everyone on YouTube is applauding loudly right now. Mindy, you keep the proverbial trains running on time and on target, and yet you still set aside time for yourself and others to make sure you keep balanced and healthy and keep our family balanced and healthy. As she's done each time, Mindy made sure to get one last spin class with Danielle in the books on Friday, then picked up the kids at school and got them out to Jersey, then set up the space at Baba's house for when we move in, just so we could spend the weekend visiting museums and enjoying meals with friends. Once again, thanks to Baba for giving us that one last weekend to ourselves. Charlie, Maya, you've got an important job to do. Your tremendous excitement for your new baby sister is so beautiful to witness, but the hard part is ahead when you will have the responsibility to teach Sierra how to act, how to react, how to dance, how to play cello, and how the remote for the TV works. We can't wait for you to welcome her to your little club and watch the many years you'll be growing together in our new home in Manhattan and your amazing school SAR. Thank you all for coming to celebrate with us and our daughter, Sierra Ellie Sarah Ayelet.
Mazel tov.
Mazel
Mazel
tov.
tov.
All right, thank you, everybody.
Siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, yehei lanu, yehei lanu, yehei lanu, lechol Yisrael, yehei lanu, lechol Yisrael, yehei lanu. Yehilanu, Ulechol Yisrael. Yehilanu, Yehilanu, Ulechol Yisrael. Thank you everyone for coming.
Beautiful.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Here's the baby.
Oh yeah, show the baby.
You see everybody?
Say hi.
Hello, sweetie. Ready? That was so
You wanna get variation? Five of us for the video.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Yes.
Get the five of us for the video.
Okay.
Where'd the baby go?
Baby's good.
All of it.
Babe, one more time on the video.
Bring the baby for the video. You can stay in there. Just show the baby. There we go. Charlie, you want to get on the video with the baby? Everybody can see us.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you,
Thanks
everybody, for
joining
coming.
us.
See you soon. We'll get to meet her in person as soon as we can.
Yeah.
There we go.
She did.
She was so good.
She's here, yeah.